Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our new class in our journey software development. And of course, you already know that we are using Dart, okay, as our programming language. And when we are done with this Dart, we'll go over to Flutter, where we use Flutter to create our front-end applications. And later on, we'll go to Firebase, okay, where we use Firebase to do our back and store our data, retrieve data, and so on. So today, we will be talking about control flow, okay? You have to find a way to tell the computer how to actually run your program, right, in different scenarios. Now, normally, computer programs, the instructions to give computer, they run sequentially. One line after the other, they run sequentially. And sometimes you might just want to do something different, okay? You might want to test a condition before you say, okay, computer, if this thing is this, do this for me. If not this, do this for me, okay? So you have to find a way to tell the computer how you want it to run, okay? If the traffic light is red, what do? You wait, right? If it is green, you move. So that is condition, because let's use the traffic light as an example, okay? The condition there is that whenever you see the traffic light being red, you must stop. That's a condition, okay? So if it is green, you move, okay? So in that same way, you also tell the computer how you want it to run your instructions, okay? Now let me give this let me give this example, okay? I have I have these few instructions: print hello, okay? Print hello. I would also say print word, okay? I can also say print my name is Paulson. All right. Now, if you look at these three instructions now, you remember this is the command you're giving the computer. We have discussed this in our previous class. Now, this is the command you give the computer, the instructions you give the computer. These three lines, they are going to run sequentially. One line after the hello will run, word will run, then it will not print my name is person. So let's run this for you to really understand how this thing works. It is going to print hello word and my name is person. You can see it. But what if I want it to print word before hello? What if I wanted to print my name is person before hello? You understand? So this is how you now break the flow. All right. So you control the flow of operation. How do you want it to run? So you will be the one to control it. So this is what control flow is all about. You control the flow of your program. So, but before we actually get into that, we need to understand how to make comparisons, okay? Because you have to compare. Is the light red? So I would stop. So you have to make comparison. And we have a particular data type. We have a particular data type for such comparison. It is called the Boolean data type, all right? It is called the Boolean data type. It only has true or false value. Now look at this question. If I ask, is the traffic light red? It's either yes or no, right? If I ask, is my hair black? It's either yes or no. If I ask, is 1 greater than 2? It's either yes or no. So, but in computer programming language, we don't just store yes or no. We use true or false. Yes, true for yes, false for no. So this Boolean type can only be of two values, yes or no. Okay. So if I say remember variables, okay? I want to store the answer or the value of this comparison. I want to make a comparison, but I want to store it in a variable. So how do I do it? Remember your constant keyword, okay? Then the data type. Now the data type here will be bool, all right? Then I will now say, let me give my variable name. Remember, a variable is the name you give a memory space that is storing a value for you. Right now, I want to store the result of a comparison. So I will say is traffic light red. Remember your naming. Remember how you name variables. Now I'm using camel case. Okay, is traffic light red? It can either be true. It can either be true or false. Okay, it can either be true or false. I can also say constant bool is 1 greater than 2. And I say 1. Okay, although I will still introduce you to the Boolean operators. Okay, I will still introduce you to them, but for now, let me just see. Is 1 greater than 2? What do you think the answer is? All right, is 1 greater than 2? 1 is not greater than 2, which is no. So the answer will be false. Remember, true for yes, false for no. So here the answer is false. Okay, so if I print this variable now, is 1 greater than 2? If I print it, I'm going to get false because 1 is not greater than 2. 2 is greater than 1, so 1 is not greater than 2. Okay, so yeah, this is very simple to understand. Just get it. All right, the Boolean data type is used to store the value or the result of a comparison. Okay, or it can either be true or false without making a comparison. Okay, so you're going to see this, especially when we start writing Flutter applications. You're going to see these things, all right, when we are doing our logic. Okay, just try as much as possible to try to grab it. Okay, don't take it too hard on yourself. Okay, if you're new here, don't take it too hard on yourself. Okay, now I also want to make you understand. You remember the type inference. Okay, even if you don't put this bool here, this bool keyword that makes it a Boolean, okay, that can also infer for you. Remember that type inference we also did with the int and the double and the string. Okay, here that can also infer for you. Okay, but remember, it is always better that you put the data type so that it will be more readable. It will be easier for another person to read your code. So it is advisable, in as much as yes, that will do that for you, it is advisable you actually, it is more readable. Look at the two statements here. All right, you can see that this one is a bool. All right, it's a Boolean variable. It's a Boolean data type. But here, it's only when you come to see here that is when. Okay, so making it more, putting the data type is more readable. Now, but even if you don't do that, that would also do the inference for you. Okay, all right, let's talk about the Boolean operators. Okay, you actually use these Boolean operators to actually make these comparisons. Okay, now we have seen the first one. We have seen the first one, which is the greater than. Okay, all right, now comparisons like is this greater than this, is this equal to this, is this not equal to this, these are the comparisons you're going to make. Okay, is a user logged into your application? If the user is not logged in, you will do another thing. If the user is logged in, you do another. You can see where you can use this. You can use this concept. If a user is not logged in, if you're not logged in to Facebook, what do? They direct you to another page, to the login page. So this is the condition they are using. They make the comparison first and check, are you logged in? No, he's not logged in. They will not take you to another page. So we need to really grab this comparison concept, making this comparison, understand the Boolean type, and also let's take a look at the Boolean operators. The first one we are going to take a look at is equal to. All right. Let's take a look at equal to. I would say, okay, I would also have to get rid of this one so that I will not get. All right, let me just get rid of everything. All right, now let's talk about the equal to operator. Okay, you want to check, is 1 equal to B? Is 1 equal to 2? Is 5 equal to 5? Is a variable, the value of a variable, equal to a value of another variable? Now let's take them one by one. I'm going to do this. Constant is, remember your data type, bool, is one equal to 2. Now, remember this one is the assignment operator. The single equal to is the assignment operator. So I'm trying to assign whatever that will be on the right-hand side, the result that we are going to get after the evaluation. I'm trying to assign the result into this variable is 1 equal to 2. So don't confuse these two operators. The single equal to is different from the double equal to. Single equal to is the assignment. You use it to store, to assign a value to a variable. You use it to store a value in a variable. But the double equal to, use it to compare. Is this equal to this? So is 1 equal to 2? All right? Is 1 equal to 2? And if we print it, we are going to see the results. Is 1 equal to 2? Of course, the result will be false because 1 is not equal to 2. All right? 1 is not equal to 2. I can also say, this is another way you can also use this equal to. I can also say, I have this variable and I call it, it's an integer and it is 1. That's the name. And I store 1 in this variable. So the value in this variable is 1. And I have another variable, another int, and the name of the variable is 2, and I assign 2 to it. Now, I can now say constant is 1 equal to 2. I will now do 1 equal to 2. Remember, in the first one, we use the value 1 and 2. Here, we are now using the value. Look at the one I commented out. We are using 1 and 2 here. But in this one, we are comparing the value of two variables. Okay, so you can just use the literal value 1 or 2, or you can compare. All right, I can save your name in a variable called first name. And when you, okay, your username, okay, your email, I can also do something like this. Look at this. I can do something like this. Constant string. And this is your email. And your email is p@gmail.com. And when you sign in into this application, I want to confirm, is the email you gave me, let me put it in another variable. Let me call it input email. Okay, I want you to understand this scenario, please. Understand the concept I'm using here. What you entered is i@gmail.com. Okay, now let's say that when you registered, let's say on Facebook now, all right, you register with the email p@gmail.com, and when you now want to sign in, you're signing in, and the email you're putting, your input email is i@gmail.com. Facebook will check. They will put it in a constant, and the constant will now be bool, and they say they will do is email correct, whatever they call it. Just understand the concept here. They will now check, is this email equal to input email? So if, well, let me print the answer here. Is email correct? Now, of course, you know that these two emails, they are not the same, so they are not equal. All right, so the answer will be false. That means Facebook will not allow you to log in. All right, they have compared the value you brought in, so they will not allow you to log in. All right, so you didn't provide the right email, and they have compared the email you provided and the one that they have in their database, it's not the same. So you will not be logged in. But what if I change this to p@gmail.com, all right, and run this again? You will see that it is not true. That is when Facebook will now log you in. All right. So I believe you understand this equality operator. All right. You can use it just like we use it in the first one, to just either string literal, integer literal, however you do it, or you can actually compare values of variables. Okay, just like we are using one, the variable we created one and we stored one into it, or the email on the input email, and we are comparing the values of the variables. Okay, so that is the equal to operator. All right. We'll also take a look at the not equal to. Not equal to. Not equal to is just the opposite. Not equal to is just the opposite. All right. If I say, this is how you use it, not equal to. You use this exclamation mark before the equal to. Is 1 not equal to 2? What do you think would be the answer? The answer will be yes, because 1 is not equal to 2. So this not equal to is just an operator that negates. All right, they call it the not operator or the bang operator. Now, it's when you're comparing, in this situation, we are comparing two values. Okay, it is going to be the opposite of the value. If it is false, it's going to be true. If it is true, it's going to be false. Okay, so when we say not equal to, so if we print this is 1 equal to, although we would have changed the name, but it doesn't matter right now. I just want you to understand this not equal to. Here, 1 is not equal to 2, so it will give you true. 1 is not equal to 2. That's true, all right? So it will give you true. It will give you true, all right? Email, when we say email not equal to input email, in this case, it is false because email is equal to input email. Do you understand? Normally, if you are checking the input email and the email, two of them are equal. And in this operator now, I'm using this operator to say email is not equal to input email. I'm checking, is this email not equal to? It is false because email is equal to. So when I run this, is email correct? We will get false because this email is equal to. Okay? This email is equal to. Now, if I change this thing back to I, right now, email is not equal to input email, so we will not get true. Do you understand? So we will not get true. All right, that is how it works. Okay, that is how it works. Okay, let me show you another thing about this not operator. All right, I want to show you something about this not operator. Let's go back to is email equal to input email, and if you use this not operator in front of any variable or any value, is going to negate it. Now, right here, we know that email is not equal to. So we should get, if we run this now, we will get false because email is not equal to input, is not equal to input email. But if I come here in front of this variable that I'm printing at and do the not operator, it is going to reverse the value from false to true or from true to false. But right now, our email is correct, is actually false. So what we are going to get now is going to be true. Now, this might be confusing, but just try to understand it. The not operator, the bang operator, this exclamation mark, all right, when you put it in front of any variable, all right, especially the Boolean variable, it's a variable that is of Boolean type, it is going to negate. It is going to negate it. Okay, so that is the bang operator, the not operator. I have a book, a PDF that can also, when you read, you get to understand this thing very well. Chat me up on WhatsApp and I will send you the book. Okay. All right, let's talk about the greater than and the greater than. Okay, let's talk about the greater than we know this operator already, greater than this operator. All right. Now, how do we use it? Let me say constant bool is 1 greater than 2. And I do 1 greater than 2. All right, this is how you compare. Is this thing greater than this? Is this value greater than this? Okay, of course, you know the answer here. The answer is false because 1 is not greater than 2. The answer will be false. 1 is not greater than 2. All right, 1 is not greater than 2. Just like you also use the equal to operator and the not equal to operator on variables, you can also use this on variables too. All right, so that is how it is. The greater than, all right, is 1 greater than 2. Is the value you store in a variable. Let's store this variable. Let's store this variable constant. And let's say int, and I do age. Age is equal to 21. Sorry, let me use, okay, let me say Mike's age is 20. Mike is 21 years old. And Henry age is equal to 90. So now I want to check, is Henry, now the data type will be bool because we are making a comparison. The data type will be bool, and I say is Henry older than Mike? And I will now do the comparison operator. I now say Henry age greater than Mike age. Do you understand? Now I have two variables, okay, and I'm comparing their value. The value of Henry age is 90. The value of Mike age is 21. All right. So if I print this thing, you already know that Henry, the answer is true because Henry is older than, okay, Henry is older than Mike. You can see it is true. So that is how it works. You can also say, we can also look at the greater than. We can also use the less than. We also have less than. Okay, you have to practice this. You have to practice this. We also do the Henry age is less than. All right, this is the normal less than or greater than operator we used to know in primary school. Okay, here Henry age is not less than Mike age, so the value will be false because this thing will evaluate to false. Henry age less than Mike age, it will evaluate to false because Henry age is not less than Mike age. So if I run this now, it will be false. Okay, we also have the greater than or equal to. All right, greater than or equal to. Is Henry age greater than or equal to Mike's age? The answer is yes, it is greater than or equal to. Now, in this case now, we are checking. It can be greater than or it can be equal to. So right now, Henry's age is greater than or equal to Mike's age. So we are going to get true. Okay. Now, what if I say greater than or equal to, I want to come up with something. Okay, let's say Henry's age. Henry is 21 too. All right. Now I'm not asking. First of all, I will say, is Henry's age greater? No, it is not greater. But is it equal to? Yes. Now I'm checking two conditions here. Is it greater than or less than? Okay, let me use now, you know, you have to be 18 before you can have a voter's card or you can participate in the election. Okay, now let's say okay, now let's say let's use this scenario. Okay, All right, let me make Henry's age to be 12, and this other one is 12. Okay, so, and I will have to change it, and I say Constance is eligible to vote. All right, so we are going to compare these two age. All right, is eligible to vote. I'll now say Mike age. Is Mike age greater than or equal to 18? Because before you vote, you must be greater than or equal to 18 years old. Do you understand it? So, is Mike eligible to vote? You can see that Mike's age is 21, so he is greater than or equal to. Now, that is it. So when we run this, we are going to get true. Let's change Mike's age to 18. Right now, is Mike's age greater than 18? No. Is it equal to 18? Yes. So we will still get true. Okay, now let's check for Henry if Henry is eligible. Henry is just 12. Is 12 greater than 18? No. Is 12 equal to 18? No. So it doesn't satisfy any of the conditions. So it will be false. So I believe you understand this, okay? You can also do the same thing for the less than, all right? It's just the opposite. Is Henry less than 18? Yes, it will be true. Is Henry equal to 18? Is false, but the first one has been satisfied. Once one of the condition is satisfied, it will be true. Okay, you can, because look at this one now. Is Henry less than or equal to 18? The answer is yes, true. The answer is true. All right, but if we say is Mike less than or equal to 18, the answer will be yes, because it will be true, because is Mike less than 18? No. Is Mike equal to 18? Yes. But if we say Mike is 19, all right, is 19 less than 18? No. Is 19 equal to 18? It will be false. Okay, that is how it works. Okay, it is that simple. But if you have any confusions, please let me know. Let me know. All right, let me know. Now we also have the AND operator and the OR operator. Okay, now look at this. Okay, when we talk about the AND operator and the OR operator, you're going to be comparing more than two conditions. All right, now look at, we have two Boolean variables here. The first one is 1 greater than 2, and the second one is eligible to vote. Now, how does the AND operator works? The AND operator, okay, you can use it to combine two conditions. I want to know, is 1 greater than 2 and is eligible to vote? Is Mike also eligible to vote? Okay, now, okay, sorry. Let me give a better example. Let me give a better example. We are talking about the AND operator now. Okay, let me give a better example. Let's do this. Constant Boo is Mike eligible to vote? Okay. All right, first of all, let me do constant. Let me save Mike's age in a variable called age, and I will say Mike is 18. All right, then I'm not comparing, is Mike eligible to vote? For Mike to be eligible to vote, Mike's age, this age, all right, has to be greater than or equal to 18. You see, things are coming together now. All right, now let's say Mike also wants to run for governorship. Let's say the age for governorship, constant, let me call it political age, okay? I don't just know the best name to give it. Let me call it political age. And you must be, let's say you must be 40, okay? You must be 40, okay, to run for governorship or for any political post. So now I'm not storing this variable. Is Mike eligible? I don't know if I'm getting this my eligible correct. Sorry if I'm making a type, if my eligible is not correct. Is Mike eligible to contest? Sorry, that's not it. Is Mike eligible to contest? Now we are not checking. Now Mike's age, we will not say age. Is age greater than or equal to 40? Greater than or equal to political age, because the political age there is 40. I hope I'm not confusing you, all right? This is the thing we have done before. We have Mike's age, all right? We have Mike's age. Let me make it better. We have Mike's age. Let me change this, please. I'm coming. Let me change it. We have Mike's age to be 18, all right? In the first in the second Boolean expression here, we are saying is Mike greater than or equal to 18? That is, if the answer is yes, true, that means Mike is eligible or he's not eligible. We also have the age, the political age. You have to be 40 years old before you can run politics, all right? And we are now asking, is Mike eligible to contest? Okay, so you can see now we have two Boolean variables. Okay, now we are now asking Mike for Mike to be. We want to check, is Mike eligible to vote and is Mike also eligible to contest? Okay, is Mike also eligible to contest? Now we want to combine these two and see, is Mike eligible to vote and is Mike also eligible to contest? Now, okay, I think, okay, yeah, now this is a perfect one. Okay, is Mike eligible to contest? That means Mike must be eligible to vote and also he must be eligible to contest. Okay, now we are trying to compare these two values now. All right, now we want to store it somewhere and we say, we'll call it bool. Okay, I don't want to confuse you more. I just want to get a very simple example here. Okay, I think I should bring this in. All right, I think I should bring it here. Okay, for Mike to be eligible to contest, Mike's age Mike should be, first of all, Mike should be eligible to vote. First of all, he must be above 18 or equal to, he must be above 18. And we use, this is the AND operator. And Mike age has to be greater than or equal to political age. Now, this is where we combine things. You will have scenarios like this where you have to check a lot of conditions. Right here, we want to check, is Mike eligible to contest? For Mike to be eligible to contest, he must be eligible to vote, first of all. He must be above 18, all right? And his age should also be greater than the political age. He must be more than 40. So here, we have this and we have this, okay? To make things simpler, you can use the parentheses, all right? I have a book that will give you more details on this, okay? I cannot just give, it's not possible for me to give you everything, all right? It's not possible, but I have a book that can help you, give you more details on this, okay? So, chat me up and I'll give it to you. Now, look at this. We are comparing, yeah, this can be confusing. If it's confusing, I won't blame you, okay? Now, but if you understand what we have been doing before, you get this. We are comparing this value and this value. This is an expression now. This is a single expression. Mike greater than or equal to political age. It's an expression. Remember, we talked about expression. What is an expression? Expression basically is two operands plus an operator. Here we have two operands. The Mike age is an operand. The equal to, greater than or equal to is an operator. And the political age is an operator, okay? So this is it. Now, The AND operator works like this. If mice is not eligible to vote, that means there is no need. He cannot even contest. If it's not up to 18, it cannot be up to 40. So it will cancel it. It will not even go to check this. But if it's 18, all right, then it's also okay. It satisfies the first one. It will not check the second one. Is Mike greater than, is Mike's age, is Mike after checking, is Mike eligible to vote? Yes, Mike's eligible to vote. It will now go to the second one to evaluate. Okay, now I would want you to get this book I'm talking about. Okay, it will help to explain this more. So if I print this value now, you will see that the answer is yes, because Mike is eligible to vote and he is also greater than or equal to the political age. So the answer will be true. Okay, sorry, the answer is false. Let's take a look at it again. Is Mike eligible to vote? Is Mike eligible to vote? This is true. Okay. Mike age. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Mike is not eligible to vote. That's why it's false, because Mike's, yeah, the first one is true because Mike is eligible to vote. He's greater than 18. When we come to the second part, Mike's age is 18. So it is not greater than or equal to political age. So that is why it is false. Okay, so this is how it works. Okay. I would want you to send me your questions. If you have any question, comment on the, make me know in the comment section so that I can actually help you out, okay? But this is where I'll be ending this video. I want you to chat me so that you can get this book, okay? You have to work hard. You really have to work hard. You need to read up. You need to watch other videos. I can also recommend to you other videos you can watch and things will be easier for you. So thank you very much. I will be seeing you in the next class. Have a great day.